see the Horus loan and what we would do with Kenya Broadcasting Corporation as an icon, a historical sort of thing for Kenya from VOK. In my mind, Mr. Speaker, KBC needs a total overhaul. It needs to be reassessed how it's operating. So that if you look at BBC and other, Al Jazeera and others, they have a contribution from state that funds public broadcasting, so that KBC may have a wing of public broadcasting and the commercial division that takes care of its commercial entity. I've talked to a couple of people and they say KBC has got a lot of land. They could sell their land and revamp KBC financially. From the school of thought, Mr. Speaker, when you sell the first parcel and sort out the employees' emoluments and pension and statutory deductions that have not been paid, and probably buy a few cameras and things like that, they go back to the same hole a year later. They will pick the next plots and sell until the 8th one is sold and they have no plot to sell. We should be able to go in and reassess the viability of KBC as it stands. I have come across during briefing something that says they want to borrow from, I think it's Spain, a tune of 12 billion to revamp KBC by buying new equipment, broadcasting equipment, etc., etc. And that, to me, sounded very worrying. Because you will look at other broadcasting stations like, for lack of a better example, like Citizen. And if you assess the sort of money they have used to make their broadcasting stations what it is, 12 billion is completely exaggerated. I should be able to go in there, send out a team to the world online, and find out what sort of equipment KBC requires and how it needs to be brought back into a world-class broadcasting station. If you put your TV on this evening, Mr. Speaker, and you put KBC, and there are young men and women in that house, you will almost get a bashing. What are you doing in that station? I want to be the one who sorts KBC. If you put it in your house, people will want to watch because it's got the right content in terms of broadcasting, entertainment, and things like that. You'll find a radio station from KBC. If you drive up the mountains, any part of Kenya, you will keep losing the wave because they say the equipments are obsolete. There is also a situation